Boots crunch dirt in the morning light, coals whine as they spring to life. Red clay dreams and relic calls, chasing echoes neath the tall corn walls. Dust kicks up on old farm roads with a shovel and a camera roll. Signal beeps, my heart ignites, another chapter waiting to unfold. Indiana Unearthed, secrets in the ground, coins and buttons, tales profound. Every dig a mystery, every find a prize. Metal gods sing beneath Hoosier skies.
Welcome in, everyone, to this lovely Finds Friday, June 6, 2025. We are happy to have everyone in. We got some awesome submissions tonight. Can't wait for you guys to check out everyone who sent in their finds for this week. It's been a couple weeks since we've had our live. Actually, I think it was just 1 week. Yeah. That's all right. We've been out getting some great content for everybody. Don't forget, we are now a part of Monday Digs. So, every Monday, there's a lineup. I believe it starts around 5:30. Something like that. And what it is, everybody just comes in for new YouTube premieres, and you just follow along with everybody. They post the next link to the next video. We followed up last week. We had a great response. A lot of positive feedback from it. So thank you, everybody, for checking us out and subscribing. We do greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe. Make sure definitely to like this live for us tonight. It is free. Subscription is free. So just remember that. We're going to hop into the chat real quick and see. Looks like Mr. Andrew Abbott was in first. So welcome in, Andrew. Hope you are doing good, sir. We got Mr. Brian Ollier in here. Welcome in, Brian. We got Randy in here. How you doing, Randy? Let's see, Bill. How are you, Bill? All right, everyone. So we'll kind of wait here a couple minutes and wait for a few more folks to come in. And if you guys wouldn't mind, please share out the live. Invite your friends, family, your friends' families.
Your friends and their families.
Your friends and their families, and your long-distance cousins. We would appreciate it.
And send some well wishes Bruce's way. He's not up to par right now. He injured his back again. So if everybody could kind of just give some happy thoughts to him.
Yeah, Mr. Brewski had basically the same type of back issues that Wendy had. And I'm not entirely sure what all he did. I don't really want to blast his medical stuff out online, but he did injure himself. So, yeah, definitely keep Bruce in your thoughts. And Bruce, if you're in the chat, we're thinking about you, buddy. Hopefully we get you back out swinging with us pretty soon. Let's see here. Somebody, Randy said, how's Wendy doing? How are you doing, Wendy?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't really complain much. Still have some pain, but I'm managing pretty well. Thanks for asking.
Good deal. Yep, she's been out swinging with us now the last 2 times we've been out. And if you guys haven't seen that last video, definitely go check it out. It was a good one. We went out to that field actually the following day. It was Bo, Wendy, and Gary and I. We all went back out to the same field. We are actually not going to post that video until not this coming Monday, the following Monday. So this next Monday, this new video that we got, we actually did a yard. And I have a sneak peek of one of the finds. So just be on the lookout for that. Let's see here. We got a new person in here. Welcome in, Dave. Let's get you painted blue here real quick. Welcome in if it is your first time. Also, guys, don't forget in the chat, I have set a goal tonight for some super likes and super comments. So if you guys would be gracious enough to help out with that, it helps us out. We have started sending some of our prizes out. Money's been a little tight on the Indiana Unearthed side, guys, so just kind of bear with us. I'm in the process. Oh, that's another thing. I graduated from welding school, so I'm in the process of getting a job at this time. Wendy, obviously, she's been out of commission, so like I said, funds have been a little tight. So any type of donation or anything would help, but I'm not going to sit and beg with a cup.
Every little bit counts.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So as promised, we're going to get ready to get into finds that you all submitted, and hopefully everybody's in the chat. I do believe, like I said, we got a couple in here that were submitted last week. Yep. So May 28th, Mr. Andrew from Firefighter Detecting sent in a find. He says on here, my only relic from this week's outing, it's a toy airplane propeller. So let's get ready to pull this up and we'll check this guy out here. Well, that's really cool. Honestly, I probably would have threw that away.
I wouldn't have known what it was.
It's a little different.
It is neat, though.
You can see it there.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool to find the whole plane.
Right.
That would have been really cool. So, yeah. Welcome in. Workman's Adventures, welcome in. All right. So, again, that was our first submission, and he sent that last week before we had canceled the Finds Friday for last week. I believe we had ball games.
Mm-hmm.
So many ball games. I think I've said this before. Keaton, he's on a travel ball team. So actually this weekend we're going 2 hours away for that.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yep, Saturday and Sunday. Ralston plays T-ball at in a town just south of where we live, and then Bree, her daughter, plays softball, and Devin plays baseball, and
we're constantly
we're
out of
constantly
field.
somewhere.
If we're not swinging in a field, we're at a ball field.
Yeah, there we go. All right, and we'll get ready to check out this next find here. And I actually have a couple items as well, everybody, tonight that I'm going to need some help identifying. So, and that's from this latest hunt that we went on for that field. Let's see here. Show me digs. Let's see. It's not what I needed. Let's see here.
That's not showing me.
No, that's not showing me. Oh, but he didn't even send a picture with that.
You have to let him know. Unless that's it right there.
I think that this is Cottonwood Trails that submitted these. He says, cleaning up the creek with the gold dredge. So let's get ready to pull these up. Yeah, definitely good to get the junk out of the waterways.
Yeah.
So we'll pull this up. So this is some of the stuff that he's pulled out, I guess, by his dredge. Welcome in, Nathan. Welcome in.
Do I spot a skeleton key right there? Maybe not. Tricked me.
I have no idea what that is. Some glass, a lot of iron.
Mm-hmm.
Knife.
Oh, knife.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this guy is here.
Looks like a
lot
lot
of,
of
like,
iron fencing or something.
Yeah. That's good, though, to clean up the waterways. Looks like he's got a chain up here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pop over to his next one here. A lot of bullets.
Wow.
Well, gold's heavy like lead, so like when you run it through like a sluice box or a dredge, through like the riffles, like in the box itself, your lead items and your iron items will drop down into the trays,
Mm-hmm.
and that's typically where you have your that's like where the gold sits as well.
Makes sense.
Welcome in, Papa. Let me get you painted blue if you aren't already.
I didn't get it at first until I read the whole name. Yeah, that's something I've never done is gold painting, but it's definitely something I'd be interested in doing. Your dad's got to take me out this summer.
Yeah, my dad my dad has Backyard Gold Painting on Facebook. So if you guys are looking for any insight on anything gold painting, gold dredging, sluice box related, people post their YouTube channels on there. They post helpful tips and tricks. They answer literally any question on there. They're just it's a really, really good community. I think he's sitting at like 12,000 in there. So I mean, he's had the Facebook page for a while. Again, that's Backyard Gold Painting. So definitely go check him out. Skip over here. Yep, there's one of the dredges there. Well, that's Cottonwood's dredge.
Yeah.
Which he has a gold camp, everybody, and it's not too far from where we live. So if you guys are looking into getting into this, it's really cool. So this right here, this is like a water pump, right?
Okay.
It's like a Honda water pump. And what it does is there's a feeder tube and there's a water tube. So there's the water tube pumps the water up through your sluice box here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what traps your gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's got a sucker tube that gets all the material off the bottom and it feeds it through as well. And then that's how you find your gold. Your gold will be in the sluice box.
Okay.
Trying to talk Dad into getting a high banker. High banker is like a dredge, but it doesn't have the pontoons.
Okay.
So it sets up on like the bank, and then you just same thing. You just run your hose and stuff. But it's pretty cool. It's nice. Dredges are expensive unless you can build your own.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So
that looks like a.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Cottonwood. If you are in the chat, we do appreciate your submission for this week. I'm not sure. YouTube, maybe?
I don't know, maybe, yeah.
All right. And Mr. Andrew.
Or maybe you met us at the Show Me event. I don't know.
Oh, he asked about the giveaway prizes. So yeah, let's see here. I don't want to pull this up. Yeah, no. So we have sent out some of the prizes. We're gonna get more. Like I said, we're trying to do what we can financially right now, because packages like shipping is like expensive. And like we even like, how you doing? Keep digging. Welcome in. We even box our own stuff, like instead of buying the boxes, and like we downsize a lot. Keep digging. I'm getting you painted blue real quick.
But yeah, even downsizing and sending in like smaller increments, it still costs a lot of money to
yeah, it's pricey. All right, let's see here. I don't know if Tim is in here. Mr. Tim sent this in. Let's see if I can read the context on it here real quick. It says, I found the attached 1882 Indian head penny at an old mid-Missouri home site. It may have been altered to make a rowel for a spur. Second photo of other things from that same hunt. Okay, nice. All right. So, Tim, if you're in the chat, we're going to pull up your submissions here. So this is the Indian head that he said that he found, and it does, like, you can see like where they would have drilled it out and put it on a spur. That's really cool. That's different.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody gave up on it though halfway or something. Unless it was stationary, but they're not stationary. They roll. And then here's some of his other finds from the same place.
Oh, wow.
That's a really nice suspender clip there. What in the world is this thing? Does anybody have any idea what this would be? Got a toe tap here. It looks like, dang, that thing still got the nails in it. It's like some lead, bullet casing, another casing, harmonica wreath. Nice. All right. Guys, don't forget, if you haven't submitted your finds already, definitely get them in. It's adam.combs1995@gmail.com. Welcome in, Alan. Welcome in. Yeah. I like it.
I want to know what that thing is.
I know what this thing is on top. That's what I'm wondering. It almost looks like a cleaner. Like, I don't know what it would be used for. Maybe like a, I don't know.
It's an old shish kebab.
Like an old skewer. That makes sense. Or I think it's got like 3 prongs off the end. Maybe it was like a triple like marshmallow holder. I don't know.
Looks like a 3-prong.
It's like a 3-prong grabber on the end. Yeah, it does. That's what I was saying. Well, the reason I'm saying that it could have been a cleaner, like a rifle, like a barrel cleaner, is because like of how it swirls like this for like the rifling. Maybe that had like little bristles that came off of it, because when I was in the military, they gave us kits, and that's what they look like. The only thing that's throwing me off really is this thing right here. Unless that was like it, I don't know. I'm just guessing here, guys.
Hypothetical.
Just a hypothetical situation. It's thread with a large thread. Well, welcome in, Show Me. Welcome in. Yeah, so I have a couple things, if you guys don't mind helping me out for a second. And again, I found these on our last hunt. So a little backstory on this property that we hunted this past week. It is a state recognized historical home site. It's it's a farm is what it is. And it's one of the oldest running farms within the county that we were in. And the same family owns it. So that's why like they have like a historical, like I don't know if anybody's ever seen like the century old farmsteads or like whatever, like the old farms. So we actually know the family, and we got permission, and like one permission like turned into another permission into another permission. So we were able to go out to this spot for the past 2 days, 2 days prior to a day ago. Or no, we went yesterday, didn't we?
Nope.
No, day before yesterday. Anyway, about it. We found a lot of awesome stuff. And I know sometimes people are like, oh, you know, I'm on virgin land, or I got a virgin spot that's never been touched before. And then come to find out it has been touched. Well, the property owner thought that the site or the house had already been hunted. It may have. I'm not saying that it entirely wasn't, but it's hard to believe because of the amount of stuff that we found and the amount of good stuff that we found. It's probably hands down one of the best yards I've ever detected. And even though we ran out of time because, again, we had baseball, there's still a lot of targets out there in this yard. It's a big farm. The owner told us that not only do they have the main house, but back down the lane, back at the very back of their property, there was a log cabin. Well, he asked me if there was a chance that I could go find this log cabin because his family, that's where they lived. And they bought the property itself. They bought the house where the farm sits now. They bought that in 1871. The house was built in 1832. That means that the house or the cabin that they lived in predates that. So we're talking probably mid to late 1700s on this cabin spot. So I went back. There's grass like literally up above my head. I did what I could. I swung. He showed us a barn that he had tore down. I think he said a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah. Long and short, I found where the cabin sat. I found a huge iron patch. I'll let you guys in. I found a couple buttons. I found a button. So that was a good indicator that there was definitely something there. So I let him know because, he's an older gentleman, and he had told us that he had just always heard about the farm or the cabin on the farm, but he had never known where it was. So when I told him that I had located where I believe the cabin was, he was ecstatic about it. So he tells me that they're going to go back and they're going to bush hog it for us to go metal detect. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully he gets that done pretty soon. He's still planning right now. I'm not going to rush him. Hopefully we'll be able to get back out to the main farmhouse and find some more awesome stuff because, like I said, I got a sneak peek for you guys. So my 2 mystery items that we found out there at this property, and these were on the last day that we were out there, so 2 days ago. And these were my last 2 targets that I pulled. So Gary, our friend, I sent him a picture of this item, and he believes that it's possibly the bottom of a stirrup. So it's brass. I'll hold it up here for you guys. It is brass. You can see the green patina there on it. And I'm not really sure if you can tell. Do you see those little dots there? Those are little triangles, okay? This thing is super hefty. Like it weighs, a good amount. The 2 side pieces here, again, I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's broke off. So I was thinking, and I say it in the video as well, at the end of the wrap up, I think, excuse me, I thought that this was like to a knife, right? So like your tang and your blade would have came up here. But I don't believe that's what this is just because of how wide the hole is there on it. you're going to have to give me a second because my throat's still in the thing again because allergy season. So if anybody can let me know what that is, or if anybody has an idea, please leave it in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. Yep. So Keep Digging says, I believe it's a part to a stirrup. Yep. So that's what I'm narrowing it down to, because that's the same thing that Gary said. And also the way that this bends right here, where it broke off, where it bends right here, definitely something came up right here. And the little triangles are actually on that top piece there. So I'm thinking that that was probably some sort of like grip that would have went on. But if that was a stirrup, somebody had a little tiny foot. I'm serious, because this thing's like 2-3 inches long, maybe, if that.
Maybe it was for a pony.
Or a child. Maybe it was to like a kid's saddle.
That's what I mean, like riding a pony.
Right. So I actually found this in the side yard. So if you guys think it's a stirrup, that's what all yeah. Keep Digging said it's small for sure. Yeah, it's like really super, super little, but I guess that's what we're going to write it off as, is a piece to a stirrup. It would have been cool to find the whole thing, especially because, like I said, that's pretty hefty. Mm-hmm. All right, second item here that I have, mystery item. I think that this was a coat rack. I think. I'll let you guys decide. I had another joke for it or another speculation, but
no,
I won't do that on the live because it's inappropriate. So it's broke off right here on the end. And again, I think it was either that or it went to like the top of like a fence post or something. I found it out in the side yard, literally right beside where I found that stirrup. So if anybody has any idea what this is, it's black. I don't think it's brass. Again, it's really heavy. So if anybody has any ideas on that, definitely let us know in the comments. We would appreciate it. Yeah, it is really interesting. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't know if it because it is broke right here. I don't know if it went on like a fence post, like the old, like, you know, like what I'm talking about, like the old, like, yeah, like the wrought iron fences. Yeah. But this isn't, it's not iron. So again, I'm not entirely sure. Here, I'll hold it up again for you guys. Or it's a coat rack. I don't know. I have no idea.
It's one of them things.
It's one of those things. Andrew says trigger guard. Ooh. Now we could be on to something. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't think so, because it doesn't attach right here. Brian says full view. So here's the full view of it. So this is what we're working with here. The only thing is, if it was a trigger guard, I've never seen a trigger guard with the ball on the end of it here like this. Welcome in, Tim. I just shared your finds. Actually, as a matter of fact, I still got them pulled up. Everybody loved it. That little spur, that's really cool. Keep Digging says it sure looks like a trigger guard, but I don't know what kind. Yeah, it's really, really different. But yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't attach, like it doesn't look like it attaches right here. So I don't know. It's got me stumped. And it doesn't attach on the ball. I don't know. But there it is. mystery item number 2 for Indiana Unearthed. Maybe a gate handle. Yeah, that would make sense. But what way?
How?
I mean, I guess. Like that, maybe? I don't know. Hoping someone would tell me. Yeah, Tim, your finds were amazing. If you want, we can pop back over and check your stuff out here real quick while everybody else ponders around on my stuff. Actually, Tim, I'm going to paint you blue here real quick. I'm going to add you as a standard moderator. So let's see here. We'll get his stuff pulled back up. So yeah, again, here's some of Tim's stuff. If you guys are just tuning in. Let's see. Brian says maybe a trigger guard off a rifle. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely am. I have no idea. Did you try to Google image search? No, but I probably should because it's what we do with everything. Well, did you? Didn't you?
Not that. I did that on the
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to Google image search that. So yeah. Well, everybody, now that Tim is in the chat, yeah, again, this is what he found. If you guys are just tuning in, really great stuff. So Tim, we were curious if you could give us a little context on what you believe this doodad right here is. We had a couple different ideas, but we want to know what you think you found here. I really like this toe tap you found as well with the nail still in it. That's really cool. And I believe this is a piece of lead, maybe from like a shot bullet. All right, and we just got another submission. Thank you so much for sending it in. If you are in the chat, you know who you are. Rough. And that's a really nice suspender clip there.
other view of that.
What's that?
That's the backside of the spur.
Oh yeah, it is, ain't it?
That was made into a spur.
That's really cool. That's really different.
It's unique. Like, how often would you find something like that? You know what I mean?
You unique up on it. How do you catch it off guard? Unique up on it. My dad jokes on it.
Oh god.
Harmonica wreath here. All right. So again, thank you, Tim, for submitting. We appreciate it. And let's see here. Somebody else just sent one in. They said, "Good evening. Sorry I'm late. 1832 Norwegian skilling species coin. Species coin. Fancy ox knob. 1928 Graham Automotive hood or radiator badge." Awesome. How you doing, Steve? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's get ready to get this pulled up because this is pretty cool. Ooh, what year was that? Hold on, let's see here.
1832.
1832. You guys check this out.
You can see it.
1832. Yeah, look. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're sitting here looking at it, and you're not even getting a chance to.
I like how he did the size differential there.
Yeah, so there's the size difference. So there's your normal Indian head. Oh, and it's a nice Indian. But check this thing out. A skilling species. Is there any context or any idea on what this is? Because I've never seen anything like this. No. They said what did he say? It was Norwegian. A Norwegian. Makes you wonder. How did that get over here? On a boat. Who brought it? Who dropped it? You know?
A Norwegian soldier, maybe?
Ooh, check out the back. It's got a shield on it.
JOH.
See, it's got like a line there. I'm not doing so hot right now. This happened like 3 lives ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had like a tickle in my throat and I couldn't stop coughing. But check that crown out. That's really super cool. Welcome in, Hi Ho Silver.
What is a skilling species? What
I think it's like a shilling, however you say it.
Shilling?
Well, they had shillings back in the day, like England. They had shillings. That's what they would call their coins. Was a shilling.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What did he say that this was? Coin, fancy ox knob, and a 1928 Graham automotive hood or radiator badge. Okay, so we're here. This is the ox knob. You know what an ox knob is, right? Neither do I, but I'm pretty sure that it like would have went on their harness. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like on their like work harnesses.
Mm-hmm.
I think like the rope would have tied off on that.
Okay.
Nonetheless, cool find. I like it. And then he believes, oh, wow, dude, check that out.
Look at the detail.
That's what he said was like a radiator cap or a some sort of automotive like badge.
Huh.
Yeah, it goes on the end of their horns. Okay. Oh, Hi-Ho said ox knob protects the points of the horn of the ox. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thanks
That's
for
cool.
explaining.
Yeah. Nope, on their horns. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys. See, I learn every Friday we do this. Something new. But check this out. That is really super cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought that was a coin.
I would have thought it was a coin too.
Like 100%.
Yeah, but the size differential there, you see that?
Yeah.
That's insane. So that thing was huge.
This has already been shown in one of our videos, I think. Wait, let's see. That skilling is reeded and 3 times thicker than a $50.
Oh, wow.
Holy smokes. Holy smacks, as Wendy likes me saying. That's really cool. It is really cool. I like that. Yeah, like I said, I definitely would have thought that was a coin.
Huge coin.
Thank you so much, D&G Detecting, for submitting these finds. Spur theory. Awesome. And I think somebody else just submitted something as well. So let's pop off this. Just real quick, I'm going to hold this up. I already know what this is. I just want to see if anybody else knows what this is. Does anybody know what this guy is? I can't remember if this made one of our videos a while back or not, but I've had it sitting in my box, and I think it's a really cool, like, little talking point. So there it is. Tap. Nice, guys. Nice. They're on it. Tap. Barrel tap. Sweet. Cool, cool. All right, let's check here. Somebody else just submitted something. Oh, a couple people. Nope, same guy. Mr. Hi-Ho Silver. Hey, guys, go check out his YouTube. He puts out great content. And if I remember correctly, I do believe he's or not our, because I'm new to it, but he is on the Monday Digs lineup. So definitely go check him out. And somebody says here, show me skillings word used in Norway. Nice. Water spigot spout. Absolutely, Hi-Ho. Yep, Monday Digs. I really like that. I really like the lineup. I like how they do it too. I think they do another one like for Friday too. So I think sometimes it's like we run in because Alicia's on the Friday one. I forget what it's called, but she does. It's like basically hot mess fishing.
Lots of us do it on Fridays.
All right. Mr. Hi-Ho Silver found him some silver. It's a 1946 D Roosevelt dime, 90% silver, last year mint. Nice.
Wow.
Shiny. American Bankers Association Convention Delegates Badge, Los Angeles, 1921. Holy smacks. Holy smacks. I like that. I like it. You think with the orange it would have been like
Florida.
yeah, like with the, Florida with the orange on it. That's really nice. Ooh, what's that say? Baston Bros, Rochester, New York.
Oh.
I think it says Baston. It's really cool. Not exactly a skilling, but pretty cool for KC. Absolutely. Barrel tap key, yes, sir. Maybe a leg to a plant stand. The ball on the ground. Oh, he's talking about this. Yeah. That makes sense. Because this is flat on the bottom. So yeah, it definitely could have been. Well, you guys can't even see it right now. Sitting here talking about it. So yeah, it is flat on the bottom. He's talking about our mystery item here. So like a plant stand. I like that theory. I think you're right. Can you imagine catching your toe or your shin on this guy though? That would have hurt. Okay, and Mr. Hi-Ho Silver also submitted another find here. Excuse me. No, I'm all right. A vintage Waterbury button. That is a really nice button. Check this thing out. Got the gold gilt on it. What's that? Waterbury button. Connecticut, USA. Nice. I like that. That's a pretty one.
It is.
I found a pretty button, a pretty gold gilded button a couple videos ago. Nope, I always do that. Then what else we got here? Oh my goodness. Earring or buckle? Please put your answer in the comments. Thanks.
Or maybe like a clasp to a bracelet.
Ooh, nice, Wendy. That is what it kind of looks like. It looks like it was broke off there.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, I don't know. Would it have been this big?
I think that's one side and then that's the reverse. And it might be magnified from the picture.
Yeah, I like Tim's as well. Hi-ho. I like that theory that it was a plant thing here. Hi-ho says, Miss IU, how's your noggin?
Better. It can't get much worse.
Hi-ho said, class to a bracelet. Well played.
Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. I'm just saying.
That is what I guarantee you. That is what it is.
That's just the
because
first thing
of this
that I
right
thought
here.
of. Yeah, that's the first thing that popped in my head as a female.
Would have clip. He said I couldn't tell.
Okay. As a female who wears jewelry, that's kind of the first thing that popped in my head when I saw it.
Now, is that silver or just silver plated? It looks to be silver. I don't know. Oh, I'm like zooming in. You can see so you can see the little bugs crawling under or something. I don't know.
Make sure you got all the dirt out.
Right. All right. Awesome. Hi-ho Silver. All right. Let's see what else. We got some more folks submitting some stuff. Ooh. Randy, of course, back at it again with some silv. Rinsed it with water found in Cedar Lake, Indiana.
Right on.
Ooh. I'm jealous.
Wow.
Wow, look, you can see.
You would go there.
That's inappropriate. We need to blur this area out, sir. That's a nice coin there, man. Is that just a quarter? I don't know if he's in here or not. I'm at a loss, but it's a heavy piece. Yes, to the lead. Oh. Iho said, sweet standing Liberty quarter. Nice, man. You know, I had one of these and I gave it away for a giveaway. I think I bought it like years ago or something. Anyways, I never knew what this M was on it, and then I guess that's like the maker's mark, like the stamp. I think somebody explained that to me. Type 1, nice, super clean. A little jealous. I still haven't found one of these. It's on a bucket list. I found a 1700s coin before I found. Like, there's all kinds of stuff I still haven't found, like a Walker, a Standing Liberty. No, I haven't even found like a silver like Kennedy like $50. No Morgan dollars. I want to find big silver this year. That's on my bucket list.
You got the rest of your life for that. I don't see you slowing down anytime soon.
No, nope. I don't let the grass grow under my feet. In type 2, they covered her tata. Very detailed, I might add. Very detailed. Got all the anatomy correct. Good thing this is here. Am I right? Or we'd be in for a show.
It'd be an X-rated show.
Welcome in, Pete. Welcome in. He's coming in at a weird moment. We're talking about a coin, and it's anatomy. She was chilly. Could cut glass, some would say. Could cut glass. All right, let's see here. We got a couple more folks that have submitted some finds. They're going to ban me from lives. Oh, here's the reverse side of that quarter, guys. Beautiful. What did you all think of my third Flying Eagle?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a hair flip moment.
Like, yes.
Yeah. It's really nice. Congratulations on some more silver.
That thing is mint.
That is a really super nice coin. Now, Mr. Randy, was this a field find or a yard find? Please let me know. He said, thank you. You're very welcome. Flying Eagle.
We put on a show Monday for sure. Bucket listers all over, Adam.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Just wait till this Monday's video. I better keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, don't.
I know. I do it every Friday because this is like our bragging time. This is like where we brag.
He answered you.
Old home site. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, usually like, I don't know. We found some nice silver, like your seated half dime.
I was in a field.
That thing was in a field, and that thing was like chef kiss. It was beautiful.
It was.
Iho says, see you there. Yes, sir. All right, let's see here. We got a couple more folks. Mr. Pete. Ooh. Now, is this your first, Pete? You know what I'm about to show him. Oh, same year as mine. 1853. Check it out, y'all. He's got himself a trime.
Nice.
1853. Very nice, Pete. Now, is this your first? Ooh. Better condition than mine.
Yeah.
Mine went through a fire, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just that black patinaed, but awesome. SLQ, that's a coin that hasn't eluded me for 4 years.
Pete said yes.
Well, congrats. That's awesome. we're happy and excited that people find some bucket listers and they like to share it with us. We do appreciate it. Hi-Ho says, oh my, Trime's still on my bucket list. Wow, way to go. It is very, very nice. I can't believe how small they are, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for our metal detectors to pick those up, it's crazy. My white whale. Well, you all seen in that one video, I found mine right on top.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a button laying there, and I picked it up and cleaned it off. I was like, no way. It's amazing. Found in a farm field in Ohio. It's awesome. Congratulations again, Pete. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. Oh, Andrew submitted a picture of what we thought was trigger guard for this. So let's pull this up.
Do a comparison.
And do a comparison. This way? This way.
I can kind of see it, but the ball throws me off.
Yeah, it's the ball. Yeah, I think, daggone it, who said it?
Tim, I think.
Tim, yeah. Said that he thought that it was a leg to like a pot, like a stand, like a planter. Yeah, I think we're probably just gonna have to stick with that one because this is flat on the bottom there, on the ball.
It does look super similar though.
Yeah, it really does. Thank you, Andrew, for trying to help us out with that. We appreciate it. All right. Mr. Steven. So, Steven, I got your message, but I don't have your pictures. It says, hey, Adam, I found this very cool vintage brass thermometer last week while metal detecting with my messed up Simplex Plus. The VDI number was a 62, and the second picture explains what it really looks like. Let me scroll down here. Nope. All right, Steven, so I don't have your pictures that was supposed to have been attached to that. Mr. Brewski, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Welcome in. All right. Well, we will wait for him to hopefully get those pictures in. But in the meantime, it's sneak peek time. I can't wait any longer.
He's been chomping at the
I've
bit.
been chomping. All right, guys. So, Steven, we're going to wait and let you send those pictures in. But in the meantime, y'all enjoy this little sneak peek video of our latest hunt. And don't forget, it comes out this Monday. Monday Digs. Be on the lookout for it. Here we go. Had to chase that guy down. Whew. Give me the runaround. Got some silver. I believe it's going to be a Merc. Let's get ready to do a little Hawk Tui. Hawk Tui on her. I was gonna live dig it, but it was a little all over the place, really. Yep, sure is. It's gonna be a Merc. It's gonna be a 1944 Mercury
Me
dime.
too, Hi-Ho. Time travel to Monday.
The back of it there. Awesome. Got some silver. Oh, we're still here, I promise. So there you go, guys. And that was a sneak peek. I showed you guys silver on a sneak peek, if that tells you anything.
Crazy bad at Mercury.
I'm on a cruising up and down the road.
We love Alan Jackson.
All right. Well, Steven, still waiting on you, buddy. But until then.
Another
Oh, he said
peek.
oops.
No.
Huh?
I said another sneak peek. No, I'm joking.
I might.
No. And they won't watch the video.
I should have put it in the thumbnail title. we found coins, so there is coins in there. But I'll just let you guys in on this. I've never found so much jewelry in a yard ever. And I have a theory that's in the video. You guys don't want to miss it, I promise. It's gonna be a good video.
We're going back. Just say that.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back. All right. Steven said I just sent pictures. Okay. All righty. See if I can refresh her up here. Oh, there it is. All right. So he's got a little description of what this what was it? A thermometer? Yeah, it's a thermometer. So it looks like he's got a little description here of what this thermometer was. Looks like it was made in Auburn, New York City, Lewis C. Tower, thermometers and barometers. Oh, I always do that comment. Let's see here. Grapevines. 1 to 3 years old. Okay, cool. So that's a really cool. I like that. Thank you so much for sending that flyer. That's pretty cool.
Context.
All right, and here it is. It's different.
That is.
Yep, Lewis C. Tower. There it is. Yep, that was from the flyer.
Okay.
Water boils about 210. Let's see. I can't see what that says.
I think it says grapes.
Nah.
It said something about grapes on the flyer.
Freezing temperature. That's pretty cool. I think he had another picture with it. Yeah, he had a closer. I don't know what this says.
Oh,
Spirit boils.
Oh, spirit. Yeah, I forgot because it's the alcohol thermometer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like
No.
You're sick.
No, it's an alcohol thermometer.
Oh no, my Wi-Fi.
Because it said for brew. If you go back to the flyer, it says for brewers and distilleries.
Randy says gold jewelry.
You'll find out if you watch the video.
He will.
I know.
He's a supporter. We appreciate Randy.
He likes and shares so much of our stuff, so thank you, Randy.
Iho says, wow, sweet relic. Man, guys, we're getting some more submissions in here. All right. Let's pull this down. Yeah. Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Thank goodness you're in here. So, your shirt. We're picking it up Monday, and I'm getting it out Monday. We've just been, as you know, busy with baseball and all that good jazz. And trying to get out and get content has been ridiculous. I found a pocket watch dating back to the 1920s in my backyard. That's awesome. So, speaking of backyard finds, here at my house, I've literally hit it so many times, obviously. Like, I live in an old 1800s farmhouse. Long and short of it, I went back there again the other day, and I found a piece to a crotobell. And I can't believe I swung over it as many times as I did, and I didn't even hear it. So that was pretty cute.
New coil for you.
I bet that was hard to keep it together. It looks fragile. Iho says, cool, Ryan. Yeah, that is awesome. All right, let's see here. Got a couple more submissions. Mr. Hi-Ho Silver back at it again with some silver. A vintage Cub Scout ring, sterling silver, 1938. That is super cool.
Wow.
Kind of reminds me of the gold Girl Scout ring that I found. It's been the only gold item I've ever found, and I gave it back to the Girl Scouts. Since it was local history, I just gave it back to the troop. They really appreciated it. It was really cool. Ooh, nice.
Still in pretty good condition too.
Steven says, not my best relic.
It
Still
was
pretty
awesome
cool, though.
nonetheless.
Yeah. Something different. Oh, no, wait. That's not Ryan Wade. That's Ryan Wolf. Okay. Sorry, Ryan. Different
Wrong
Ryan.
Ryan.
So, Ryan Wade, if you're in here.
I haven't seen A1.
I thought his name looked weird because it wasn't blue. Okay.
Well, and it didn't say A1 too. I was like, did he change it?
He said, like the hands on the pocket watch are not intact. You can't tell it's very old. I have a picture of it. I will send you a picture of it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love the old Scout stuff. I found a silver brownie ring too.
Neat.
Said his brother found one of those rings here in a local park. That's really cool. Yeah, different. I'm guessing this is like the Hallmark stamp that I was telling you about.
Or the size.
That could be too.
Like
or the 6. Yeah, size 6. It's awesome. Congratulations on that, Mr. Silver. Size stamp. Okay. Dang, you are on it tonight. Wendy's on it, guys.
Been doing my homework.
It's the jewelry aspect of it is what it is because you're a lady.
I wear a lot of jewelry.
All right.
I've had many years and many different pieces of jewelry.
Let's see here. Mr. Dennis submitted a few more. All came out of my favorite place or favorite permissions. Same place I got my first Flying Eagle, complete barrel tap, wicked cool old lock, and a 1930s cast iron toy airplane. Now,
What?
Dennis, who would be, I think this would be D&G.
I believe it is.
D&G, by you saying wicked cool old lock, are you from Massachusetts? Let's pull this up. That's awesome. Look at that.
Oh, wow. With a J on it.
With a J. Wow. Wow. Reminds me of that guy on Facebook that does the, oh, nice. Care if I take a look at it?
Can you send me another video?
Yeah. Do you mind sending another video of it working? Oh, wow.
But what you didn't see was whenever you said wow, I mimicked you at the same time.
I dug a very similar thermometer last summer. Mine says blood heat for 98.6 degrees.
That's funny.
That's pretty cool. No more concussions for here.
For her.
For her. I love this. That's really cool. All right,
Ooh,
let's move
I like
on.
That.
Hey, we had a propeller earlier. Maybe,
Yeah, we did.
Maybe that's where the propeller came from.
Yeah,
You guys are hunting the same spots. Oh, wow. What the heck is
What
it?
is
Oh, that's
it?
the lock. Check that out.
Oh.
That's old.
It is wicked cool.
It is wicked cool. It's old.
What is it? Like S and C, C and S, maybe?
S and
Co, maybe?
I don't know. That's awesome, though. Never found one quite that old. Oh, there's an old barrel tap.
Mm-hmm.
See this thing right here?
That's the piece that you showed, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is right there. That would have been like your flow nozzle. You open it up, your fluid would have went through here.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. All right, everyone. It is 9 o'clock on the dot. So we appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with us for this hour. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified for all new content on Monday Digs. So that's when we switched our days to. So we hope to see everybody this coming Monday for our premiere of our newest video. As a matter of fact, I will show you all the thumbnail to be on the lookout for. Let's see here. That's not it. Well, now how do I get rid of it?
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. I will find it. Is this it? Nope, that's not it either.
Technical error.
Where's it at? What did I do with it? Oh, I know where it's at. That's
don't know
why.
what you
Silly
named-
me.
I don't know what
Silly
you named
goofy
it.
guy. I think it's here.
You hope it's there.
I hope it's there. Oh, it is there. There it is. All right, everyone. Be on the lookout for this thumbnail for our newest video.
That picture.
Wendy got that picture of me. I had to throw at the hot tui. So, all right, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in for this Finds Friday. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. If you haven't, again, please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Make sure to like the live tonight. It helps us. Oh, Mr. Ryan says, so I have the picture of the pocket watch. How do I send it to you? So it's adam.combs1995@gmail.com.
Scrolling at the bottom of the screen here.
Yeah, it's down here on the bottom of the screen. So I know that sometimes people can't see the dot, but
The dot is very important.
absolutely, Nathan. Thank you so much for stopping in tonight. If you guys haven't already, please also make sure to check us out on Facebook. We have our group on there. So this Friday, we are going to be picking our new cover photo winner. I forgot to do that last Friday because we didn't have a live. So go on there, share your finds. I pick a winner each week to be our cover photo. So yeah, make sure to do that. And I think that's pretty much all for tonight.
I think it covers it.
Yep. If you have prizes that you won during our giveaway, don't worry. We were going to get them sent out. I promise. Like I said, we got a couple sent out already. So thank you all again so much. Be on the lookout Monday for this thumbnail. Please share our content, invite your friends and your family. Our Facebook page, also Indiana Unearthed. We post a lot of our updates on there. Wendy, Indiana Unearthed, on her Facebook page, she does behind the scenes stuff. So she posts a lot of pictures and videos of new upcoming videos that we are shooting. So again, thank you all so much. Everybody have a blessed night. Happy hunting, and we will see you all later.
Bye.
Nope. I do this every Friday.